All right, so this is Nyanja from Truth Exchange Tarot, and I'm here to do your monthly horoscope. And now I'm speaking to Leos. So Leos, I'm beyond this journey with you because I have 4 planets Leo plus South Node in Leo, as I said in the description. Though it's all sitting in the eighth house, so I'm in this with you, always. So it's the planets I have: the Sun, Moon, Venus, Jupiter. It's all just chilling. So let's get started. The overall messages for this month for us is growth, achievement, fear. Growth, achievement, and fear. Is there a fear of being successful? For some folks, yeah. For some folks, yeah. I think there's also, I think for some folks also there is just the message of, yeah, I think it really is just fear of success. It's almost like it's a combination of fear of success and also marking milestones, and that's making you feel some type of way. It's kind of like stressing you out. You're growing as a person, you're growing in whatever adventure that you have. Maybe it's work, your relationship, projects. You're like, yeah, I'm making it. But you're making it, but you're checking off these things. Like, I did this, I did this, I did this. I'm not here yet. Why am I not here yet? Why am I not here? I'm scared I'm never going to be there. This is where the fear comes in. It's like all these little messages that you're sending for yourself. You're the one almost like, it's like almost like the central. You're the one sending the arrows to yourself because it's like, you can't always mark growth because growth is not linear. You know, we can think about it in linear sense because capitalism is a thing, but the reality is things are just like spiraling. So I think that's going to be a large message for you, for us. Where it's just like we can't mark our growth because it's just going to push us into this panic mode. We're just going to get into a panic mode. Like, I got to do this now. I got to do this now. Why am I not doing this now? I'm like 25. Why am I not doing this now? Why am I not here now? But it's like, if you just focus on that, you're never really going to even be able to like fully celebrate these achievements that you've made. Like, you're not even going to like hold any worth to the achievements, to the steps that it got you to take to this new milestone. It's going to be like, check, pass, next thing, you know? But now it's not, yeah, that's going to be a huge lesson. Because growth is such a beautiful thing, but it's not something that happens A, overnight, and B, in a linear progression. I'm just kidding, but I'm not kidding. So, let's move on to the love reading. So, the first card you have for singles is the gift, and then you have Queen of Swords. Glad she's up right. The energy up right. So it's actually going to be a pretty good love month for Leos. At least that's what I'm going to stop putting myself too much into this. So with the singles, this gift, there's going to be someone, something, some message that's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to be coming out of nowhere, or you're going to be the person coming out of nowhere, dropping some knowledge on somebody, communicating something to somebody, being fully, you know, Queen of Sword. The queens are more like water energy, like water, fire, or water, air, in a sense. What I'm trying to get is that there's going to be some sort of situation, maybe with the air sign. I don't think I'm getting with the air sign. I think Leo is the queen, is an embodying energy of the Queen of Swords. Leo singles is embodying this energy this month. And I think once you, this thing, what is trying to know where was happening? Oh, I clarified the gift and I got the Eight of Pentacles. So what's happening is there's this opportunity to grow. And you're going to face it head on. And you're going to use the best communication and skills that you have and to kind of move through this energy. So, you know, this gift that's kind of this gift of growth. This gift of growth that's happening is definitely going to allow you to progress in the way that you communicate with others, thus being in relation to other people, whether it be crushes, sweeties, bays you're starting to get to know. Like, I think it's a specific instance, even event. Yeah, and you're going to be able to sort of address the situation, like you see with this Queen of Swords is like tackling this bird and like able to just, like I said, address the situation, do what the energy needs to do, the queen needs to do in order to address it, because it's directly facing this like this queen or this Eight of Pentacles energy. It's like I see this as a growing moment, and I'll do what I need to do to make the most of it. So yeah, like what is the Queen of Swords gonna say? Okay, I reversed it, or I clarified the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is gonna say, meaning you're gonna say, it's like this Four of Swords in the reverse energy, which is almost like when I reverse the Four of Swords reversed, I almost say get a move on. But I think in this sense, it's almost like addressing the blockage of what this fast-paced energy that I mentioned before, like why haven't I traded these things now? And it's, I think the key to addressing this growth, like I said before, is unblocking this energy that is like all about pushing, and kind of allowing things to progress in a way that need to now be the major tool in kind of addressing this person, experience, or message of growth, of harvest almost as well. Yeah, that's going to be something that will be really allow this manifestation of this kind of abundant energy. Yeah. And then with the couples right now, fully in your energy. Like I said, Queen of Wands is my favorite card in the deck because it's a signifier. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles upright. So there's a lot of energy of just feeling grounded and connected to your partner. You know, this might not resonate to everybody, but there's this energy, this new, almost feels like new, I'm saying, a new energy of just feeling emotionally or just like materially, physically, almost intimately grounded. And I would say too, maybe this is kind of what is, like I said, the larger message of just kind of like hitting a milestone, like saying like, what's next? But in order to really live in this moment of this grounded energy that is really allowing you to be fully in your element, Leo, is just slow down. Really savor, revel, just, you know, all around just lit, just feel it. This energy of just being grounded, like where it's gonna be a month of really harvesting that energy and just, you know, don't run into this energy and feel like, is it gonna go away? Now that I have all the success, is it gonna go away? You're not gonna be able to enjoy the moment if you just keep pushing, you know? Be like, well, I wanna make sure that this is still gonna be here. It's still gonna be here. It will. But if you're kind of rushing it, it's not gonna be, it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be gone. So just live in that, this connection that you're having with your partner, and this that's allowing you to feel like really fully be in this nurturing, intuitive, passionate, creative, driven, charismatic energy. Yeah. So yeah, that's really awesome. That's great. That's great. So let's move on to the work, finances, passion area of the reading. The first card, yeah, is the Judgment card. Then you have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and then the Eight of Cups in the reverse, which you have twice in this reading video. So definitely there's some experience revisiting something over and over again. You have this job, you have this project, you have this financial situation that keeps happening over and over again. It's making you kind of look back to the past like, what did I do? Why is this happening again? Why? That sounds so whiny, like why? With this Eight of Cups energy, this Eight of Cups, yes, but with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, it's almost like this new beginning hasn't started. I think you know. I think you know that you need to do something different. I know you need to get to this Ace, to this new beginning, but it's blocked. This Eight of Cups in the reverse, blocked. This moving on, like upright, look. This Ace of Cups and this Eight of Cups is heading towards like a new beginning, allowing you to have a fresh start and moving away from what has not served you. But right now, all the energy is blocked, and the judgment is here. It's like you gotta look, face it, look at it. It's like maybe this current job, passion, career, or passion project is making you feel like, oh yeah, I've got things under control. Like, I'm making all these milestones, like it's giving you this false sense of optimism. But you don't need to be in that job. You don't need to be in that field. No. Like, it's only fueling you in a way that's not serving you. Again, perpetuating this fear. Like, once you move away, I think, but you need to move away. Like, you're doing, this is not serving your higher purpose. And that's why the judgment will keep coming up. Let me tell you, this card has been haunting me, following me for damn near 6 months, probably. Plus. 6 months, I think. That makes sense? What month is it? October. Yeah. 6+ months. Let me tell you. It will keep following you until you address the situation. So right now, this new beginning and moving on is going to be really crucial for you in this work passion. Maybe it's starting a project over again, moving away from a job that's really shitty, moving away from a project that doesn't serve you, addressing financial issues that you need to address. You need to figure it out. October's a month to do that. You got it. You really got it. You got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. I'm like, we got it right. All right, so this community, I'm like, does there maybe, I'm going to clarify what's going on with this? Yeah, you have the Mother. The Queen of Wands comes up again here. Like I said, the singles, communication. I think being honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself is going to be a key to addressing these overturned cups, this Ace of Cups reverse and Eight of Cups reverse. Being honest with yourself about what past choices that have brought you to this situation is going to allow you to have the new beginning and moving on that you need. Being honest. Be honest with yourself. All right, so this community, spirituality, other messages. The first card you have is the Two of Cups, or Two of Pentacles. Sorry, the Two of Swords in the reverse. Then you have the Two of Pentacles, and then you have the Eight of Cups again in the reverse. Like I said, this theme comes up again. You have this decision that you've made, perhaps in the past. I'm like, perhaps in the past. Ooh, you have the Empress again. Wait, no. That was the last. No, you didn't have the Empress another time. That was a Cancer that had Empress. But you have made this decision that was centered around your creativity, your, like I said, growth. But now it sort of led to sort of indecision of what actually makes you stable. But you made a decision that you thought would lead to your stability, but now you're just like, ooh, trying to juggle all the energy that it's brought, and it's just brought energy of stagnation. I mean, that's what it is upright in this deck, but I think it's more of a reverse. Like, Eight of Cups upright is moving on, reverse stagnation. So this decision, this sort of indecision, lack of groundedness, a decision you thought would ground you, thought you would make you more like connected to your higher purpose or community. Like, it's almost like, yeah, this indecision. And with the Empress too, like a reader, Britta McBride, she said something in her reading about the Empress that I thought was beautiful, and I think comes up again here. It's like the Empress, you're focusing on your own growth here. You're focusing on your own growth, watering your own plants, focusing on your own creativity. That's the decision you made that you meant to make, that you made, but has led to this weird. Why? I'm like, why has it led to this? You have again. You have the So you have another knight's, or another sword energy. That's a card. That's a court card. So you have the Knight of Crystals in the reverse. So this indecision has to do, like, again, with you not being honest with yourself and using that honesty to move forward. What you just ran into is stagnation. Running into stagnation. And I think these energies are going to make themselves really apparent this month. Just like, remember me? I know you remember, because you knew in the past, you made this decision in the past. So, like I said, remember me, Eight of Cups. Going back, looking back, like, what did I do? Yeah, so there's a lot of going back in the past. And like I said, with the achievement, like with the overall message of achievement, it's like you've gotten these achievements, these milestones, or you've been focusing on these milestones, or you've gotten these achievements, but you haven't really looked at what it took to get there. Maybe those steps that it took to get there, what you think is a good achievement, is actually something that's falsely gassing you up, meaning like it's falsely you giving you this sense of pride. But reality is, it's like feeding into this feeling, this fear that's really kept you in this stagnation. You just run into stagnation. You just run into this fear. I mean, that's what really is stagnating you. It's like this focus. And now this energy is going to make itself really apparent this month. It's going to be like, hey, you really need to move on. But really, move on. So, all right, let's go to the overall messages for this month. So you have, I am of the earth and in harmony with nature. Empress. And then this is one. And then inner compass knows the way. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do to move beyond this stagnation. And then I am on the right path and divinely guided. It's here. Very beautiful moon. I think something about the full moon energy this month, or it's gonna kind of be, I don't want to say a marker, but just like really be the center of the manifestation of this energy. So here we go. We have this full message here. And yeah, like I said, being kind of slowing down, recognizing what has taken you got to this point will allow you to reorient yourself, figure out what has led you to this point, where you need to go forward in a way that's not about this false sense of success. And then you let you really recognize again that you're on this right path and you're divinely guided. It's not something that you're trying to be controlling over. It's something you're just kind of falling into. All right, Leo. So if you'd like a personal reading from me, you can email me at truthischangetogrow@gmail.com, and I have the rates and everything below in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching. And